Reactive training systems.
I got a question recently about when should a lifter drop out of a competition. This lifter in particular was a guy who was training up for this meet, and he had some personal issues come up. The personal issues were significant. It was enough that it was causing an impact on his training, negative impact on his training, causing a negative impact on his focus. Things just weren't quite there. And I want to say he was a few weeks out, maybe 3 to 6 weeks out, and he was asking me whether I thought he should continue, push ahead, do the comp, or withdraw. And the more I thought about it, the more I think that withdrawing from a competition, you've got to assess it on two different levels. The first level is, if you're trying to accomplish some specific goal. In particular, if you're trying to do this competition so that you can get qualified for a next competition or something like that. If this competition qualifies you, if you stand a good chance of setting some sort of a record or something, there's something specific about why you should do this particular competition. Now, if you have a reason like that, and there's a good chance that you can go ahead and do the competition even subparly and still meet your goal, then I would say go ahead and do it. Adjust your expectations though. You don't want to go in there thinking and shooting for a PR when it's obviously not going to be there. So be realistic about what you're capable of. Be realistic about what your training points to and take what's there. Now, if you are in a situation where you don't have this specific concrete goal that you're trying to accomplish for this particular meet, you fall more into the realm of you're doing this meet more for personal reasons. If you could do a meet poorly and still set a personal record, then you've got to assess for yourself whether that's worth it or not. Most people are not going to be in that situation. If you're in a situation where you're going to perform poorly and you know it, and the only reason you're doing this meet is because you like competing and you're trying to set that personal record, then maybe you want to think about withdrawing. Maybe you want to think about scheduling a later competition so that you can get it together a little bit more in your training. But another thing that I'll say, in this whole topic is that don't rush to a conclusion on this. Normally, there's not a real big benefit to deciding to withdraw from a competition 3 weeks out, or even 5 weeks or 6 weeks out. That's plenty of time, and things can change. Your training can shift. Who knows what could happen in a number of weeks. So I would advise you to wait till the last minute before you withdraw from a competition. I mean, unless it's just like a sure thing. Like if you broke your leg and you're going to be in a cast for 6 weeks and your competition's in 3, then sure, go ahead and withdraw. But if it's something less tangible, if there's an amount of uncertainty, you don't know whether you want to withdraw from this meet or not, you can wait and delay that decision until it becomes more obvious to you which way you should go. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. Hope you have the best of luck.
Reactive training systems.